Hey guys, RJ here, and this is Promotion Power episode 20. This is the shout out episode, so if anyone has shared the video or anything, their channel link will be in the description. Please do check them out. If you haven't been sharing the videos or helping the channel, then please do so, because I will give shout outs, like I said, every 10th episode. We start this episode, the 20th episode, with some really good news. You'll see that we signed two players. One, Jack Butland, an up and coming England goalkeeper, absolutely brilliant player for his age, and Lucas Piazon, who maybe some of you might not know of, but in fact, guys, he is absolutely brilliant on career. He's one of the players that always has high prospects. He was phenomenal in FIFA 12, and he seems to have got better in FIFA 13. I've saw some potential videos on how good potential is, and I will be bringing one of those out maybe to show you guys. If you've got any questions about that, please do leave it in the comment section below. I'll be showing you sort of players who have got high potential and how to spot potential and stuff like that. But that's a coming video, and I'll let you know more about it by the time it comes out. Anyway, guys, back to this video. So yeah, he's got a lot of potential, and Butland does too, and I was really hoping for their age they would go on and improve very highly. We see here that we come up against Sheffield Wednesday, where both players make their debut. Now, Butland, I swapped directly for Camp, so I was really hoping I was going to make the right decision. Camp apparently was in really good form, and although personally I didn't like Camp, I definitely didn't want to swap him for a keeper who wasn't as good, even if it did mean that apparently his prospects was better. I wanted someone who was good now as well as being good in the future, and I was really hoping that was the sort of player we was going to be able to sign in Butland. But you see here, guys, that neither he or Lucas Piazon had much say in the game, as in the 48th minute there, one of our old-time players, someone we did sign this season admittedly, but someone who's kind of grown into the club already, Quintero, scores not only once just after half-time, but also there in the 90th minute to give us a very comfortable 2-0 lead and to go on and pick up the 3 points with that. Now, I was very happy with how Piazon played, especially. Butland didn't have much to do, to be honest, pretty much dominated that game, but Piazon, he played brilliantly on the wing. He was very attacking, had a lot of flair, a lot of skill, very quick and very good at dribbling, so I was really intrigued of what he was going to be like in future games. So, as you see here, guys, before the game against Watford, I have a look, see how much his fitness is, see, he's not on too bad, I'll give him another chance, and that's exactly what I did. I decided to make some other changes. You see here, McGugan comes on, and people like that, but Piazon was the main player that, in fact, it was played how he did in that game. It would be brilliant. I know I didn't show any clips of it, but nevertheless, guys, he was a very good player, and you're going to have to trust me on that. Back to the game though, guys, you'll see that if we won against Watford, we would definitely be climbing up the table. At this point, we are 8th in the table, which is brilliant, saying I wanted to be 10th around this point going into the January transfer window. To say we're 8th is brilliant. We're really exceeding our expectations and the board's expectations to go with. Now, going with that, guys, I do really want to try and get into the promotion places, but securing a high finish within the top 10 is definitely my top priority. But as you see here, guys, we do come up against a stumbling block, as you see here, Sheffield Wednesday we beat, and then we go on against Watford, who score quite early on in the game before the second half and get quite lucky here to get the rebound. I think that hits off Hoon, and then it goes to Abdi, I think that's pronounced, and he just obviously slots that away nicely. But it's obviously the sort of luck that you're going to go against you sometimes, and the sort of luck that will go for you sometimes. So it's the kind of thing where you've got to just take it on the chin and just move on from that. And I was really hoping what we'd do. I was really hoping we'd be able to go on from there and grab a goal. You'll see here that straight away we make an attack straight from the kick-off at half-time and try and go on. But in fact, they come back at us, and that was literally how the game went. We attacked, they attacked, end-to-end stuff, really. And it was really hard to get chances in on goal. This is our only chance pretty much, guys, and we do slot that away really nicely with Stanislas. But unfortunately, guys, as you'll see in a second, we weren't able to go on and grab another goal even to just get us a point. Unfortunately, guys, we had to suffer the no points taken from the Watford game, which is very disappointing, because I think I really did underestimate Watford. I'm doing this so much, and you'll see I'll do this in the next game too against Huddersfield. Teams that I don't particularly know any players from them, so I just presume they're not going to be that good. But in fact, guys, they are very good. We did get a bit of a boost though, as you see here. Simon Cox is back. He's an absolute brilliant player. I do really value him and do really appreciate his presence in the squad, let alone the team. But again, we get some extra information, which is absolutely brilliant. I requested 3 million to get a higher position in the league. I think that was 10 or above. And because we was in that position already, I'm pretty sure we could have maintained that for the rest of the season. So I went out and asked the board, and thankfully they come back and give us a bit of money. Yes, it wasn't the 3 million we wanted, but 1.6 was enough. And if we could just get a few more players just to get into that 10th position thing, then absolutely brilliant. You'll see there that we looking to aim about 10th in the table or slightly above to get where the board wants us, and that's pretty key because I definitely don't want to get sacked at the end of this season. But at the same time, I really wanted some extra funds to bring some players in this January transfer window. We have got a lot of players in this squad, but not a lot of players that I particularly value or think I'm going to end up playing. A lot of them are maybe quite old and not really that good, and I'm looking to try and make a young squad, or at least a squad that's can go on and improve. I'm not looking for people of a certain age, of like under 20 or anything. I'll happily sign someone who's like 25 or anything if they have got the option to improve. I definitely don't want to be signing people who are just going to stay at that rating or possibly even go down, because then I find it very interesting when you play people and them improving. It feels like when you play well, they play well, and then you're going to have better, and it feels like you're progressing. As if you're with people who ain't going to improve or obviously go down ratings, and it's not really as exciting. But this game was, in fact, quite exciting. It was against Huddersfield, guys. I said just that I did underestimate them. It was a very good game in the snow, actually. I really don't usually like snow games. It was end-to-end stuff, and it was like literally they attack, we attack. The same sort of game against Watford. And unfortunately, guys, it went the same sort of way against Watford. You'll see here they score yet again in the first half early on. And from this, I was thinking, like, let's make a response. Let's go on and grab a goal. Unfortunately, though, even though we had quite a lot of the first half left to grab a goal, we couldn't actually manage to do so. So we went into the second half hopeful that we would be able to change things round and grab a goal, maybe even two, to give us the lead. But I make a little change around there because before the game I decided to put Lucas Piers on in centre forward and Quintero in centre mid, just because I figured I wonder how he'd play there, because again he did play very well against Watford, so I just thought I'd try him out. But unfortunately, he was definitely better on the wing, so I decided to swap them back at half-time. You'll see there that we get a bit unlucky with our two players falling over each other in the snow. Very slippery conditions. But we do get through eventually. In the end, with Taylor here. He doesn't score many, but he did do really nicely there to go on and grab that goal. Unfortunately, though, guys, it wasn't the game that we was going to win. They did manage to pick us through here and grab a goal off an unlucky rebound yet again, which is kind of annoying, really, because that seems to be the way people score against us again and again and again. But I'm going to call this episode to an end here. Thanks to anyone who's been sharing the episodes. If you haven't been doing, please do share the episodes and the channel. I really want to grow the channel. It's down to you guys to do so. Thanks for watching this episode. If you want to comment any feedback of how I can improve or anything, please do leave that in the comment section below. If you've liked the video, then please do like it. It shows me how many people appreciate it and everything. There'll be a new video out in 2 days, as usual, episode 21. It's a really good episode because we're in the transfer window. So, guys, make sure to watch it. Thanks for watching, as always. RJ out.